What's up, everybody? Welcome to another Mike's Monday Motivation. Hopefully you are kicking ass this Monday morning. And today I specifically want to talk about making everything your fault. You know, you deserve everything that's happening in your life right now based on the decisions, the activity, the habits, the disciplines, the mental toughness that you operate by. But really what I want to focus on is in relationships. A lot of time with employees or leadership, you know, depending on where you are in your ecosystem, with your spouse, with friends, with whatever, it's really easy to allow the opinions, the behaviors, the conversations, all the things that go into building relationships to become this, why did they do that to me? Why did that happen to me? Why did they say that way to me? Why didn't they do this thing for me? And, you know, this is really, we'll say, opened up a lot of really great communication with Tiff and I in our marriage, specifically around like, what did I do to cause this? What did I do for this to happen? What did I not do for this to happen? Whatever it might be, but like, what was my fault in this equation? And no matter what it is, whether it's your diet, your exercise, your relationships, your money, your stuff, your house, your marriage, whatever, your relationship with your kids, your relationship with yourself. What in this situation is my fault? And you might say a lot of things are the other person's fault. It could be 99% of the situation is someone else's fault, but there's something you could have done differently. There's something you could have said differently. So a way you could have showed up, a way you could have communicated expectations differently, a way that you could have removed somebody from your life. Maybe the fact that something happened is because you just were not willing to remove somebody from your life. You just kept saying yes, just kept showing up, and eventually they took advantage of you. You know, but make everything your fault. What could I have done differently? What could I have not done? What did I need to do? What did I not say? What could I have said? What did I say that was too much? Everything is your fault. And the minute you recognize that, you're able to take more control of what does and doesn't need to happen in your life. What conversations need to happen, what people need to go, what decisions and investments need to be made, what platforms you need to bring in, what routines you need to create, what exercise or coach you need to hire, whatever it might be. If you know everything is your fault, you actually are in a lot more control of the outcome. A lot of people get stuck in this happened to me, I got fired, or that person quit, or they stole a bunch of customers, or I lost money because of that person. Well, what research did you do? Did you just blindly invest because someone told you to? I don't know. But ultimately, it is your fault. And if you start taking action as if everything in your life is your fault, you will recognize how much more control you have than you realized. You'll start to see things in your life that you can actually start to make changes around. The way you feel, the way you show up, the relationships you have. Like with Tiff and I specifically, we're going to dig deeper into this in the future Mike and Tiff episodes, but I'll go to like, hey, what could I have done differently to have avoided this conversation? Or what could I have done differently to get this thing that I actually wanted that you didn't follow through on? Or what could I have done different? How could I have set you up for success? If you start there, if nothing else, you allow the other person, the other party in the conversation to let their defense down. Because when someone messes up and they know they messed up, or someone let you down and they know they let you down, they're coming to that conversation prepared to battle you for their honor. They want to defend themselves at all costs. If you go and say, hey, what could I have done differently? What could I have said differently? How could I, like you let them give you feedback first, which creates an incredibly better opening. I do this with my employees. If an employee messes up, I'll say, like, how could I have set you up for success differently? How could I have communicated these expectations differently so this doesn't happen again? How could we have tracked this? And so the next time this comes up, it doesn't happen again. And sometimes the fault, and they'll say, nah, this one's on me. You told me everything. I just didn't follow through. But you make it about you first. What could I have done differently creates an incredibly different communication back and forth, specifically when things don't go the way you want them to. But even when things do go the way you want them to, ask yourself, when we throw a great event, we say, what did we do great this time? How did we communicate differently this time? How did we track things differently this time? Why were we so far under budget on this time? We want to learn what we did so that we can do it again. If you're constantly pretending that you don't have control over the outcomes of the things around your life, you'll never be as intentional with the next one, the next conversation, the next event, the next initiative you create, whatever it might be. But you are in full control. Make everything your fault, and you'll have a substantially more desirable outcome and the things that you chase or you go after that you want to see happen successfully in your life. So go build the championship version of yourself and the things around you by taking full ownership of everything going on around you. And you might just be surprised how many people fall in line and recognize that they can improve alongside of you to help you accomplish the things that you want, because people need leadership. People want leadership. People want to feel like there's people out there that care about them and want to see them successful. So go become that person. You'd be amazed at how many people rally around you to be a part of what you're doing and to help your dreams come true. So get out there this week, win fast, win often, make it happen. Love you guys.